When people hear Bali, they picture tropical beaches, stunning temples, and Instagrammable rice terraces. But there's so much more to this magical island than what you see online. Known as the Island of the Gods, Bali is rich with spiritual energy, hidden stories, and unique cultural traditions that surprise even seasoned travelers. Whether you're planning your first trip or just curious about the island's mysteries, this is your ultimate guide. In this video, I'll take you through 10 epic facts about Bali, each one packed with must-know travel tips and some downright unbelievable truths that will change the way you see this magical island. So stay to the end because number 9 might just save your whole trip. Fact number 10, Bali has its own calendar system that locals still use for 365 days. The Balinese calendar system is a mind-bending mix of two ancient calendars running simultaneously. While the rest of the world follows the Gregorian calendar, Bali sticks to its own rhythm. The Balinese Pewukan calendar is a complex system made up of 210-day cycles, blending Hindu, Javanese, and ancient animist beliefs. Alongside that is the Saka calendar, which determines major festivals like Nightlife, the Balinese Day of Silence. On that day, the entire island shuts down. Fact number 9. The island is protected by a ring of sacred temples. Bali isn't just a spiritual island in name. Its geography is wrapped in sacred energy, quite literally. That's right, Bali is nicknamed the Island of 1,000 Temples, but it's actually home to over 20,000 temples. The Balinese believe the island is protected by a ring of powerful temples that guard it from negative forces. Some of the most well-known ones include Uluwatu Temple, perched on a cliff over crashing waves, Besaki Temple, also known as the Mother Temple, located high on Mount Agung, and Tanah Lot, sitting dramatically in the sea. Fact number 8. Bali has a volcanic heart that locals consider sacred. Mount Agung is not just Bali's highest peak. It's believed to be the spiritual center of the island. According to Balinese Hinduism, Mount Agung is a replica of Mount Meru, the sacred axis of the universe in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. Locals orient their homes and temples based on the mountain's direction. Toward Agung is considered the most sacred. Fact number 7. Bali is home to over 20,000 temples. The nickname Island of the Gods isn't an exaggeration. Bali has more temples than villages. In fact, there are over 20,000 temples scattered across the island, and each one plays a vital role in daily life. Every village has at least 3 temples, one for Brahma, one for Vishnu, and one for Shiva. Families also have personal shrines in their homes, and offerings are made several times a day. Fact number 6. The Balinese naming system is unique and predictable. One of the first things you'll notice in Bali is how many people share the same names. That's because the Balinese use a unique naming system based on birth order, not personal choice. The firstborn is often named Wayan, the second Mad, the third Nyoman, and the fourth Ketut. Fact number 5. Bali's traditional dances are more than just performance. Bali's traditional dances are hypnotic, colorful, and deeply expressive, but they're not just entertainment for tourists. These dances are part of sacred temple ceremonies, meant to communicate with the gods and spirits. One of the most famous is the Barong dance, which tells the story of good versus evil through elaborate costumes, music, and myth. Another is the Etiquette dance, often performed at sunset in Uluwatu. It features dozens of chanting men moving in unison, creating a powerful and almost trance-like energy. Fact number 4. Bali has its own cuisine, distinct from the rest of Indonesia. While Indonesian cuisine is famous across Southeast Asia, Balinese food has its own flavor profile that sets it apart. The local dishes are rich in spices, coconut, and herbs like lemongrass, galangal, and turmeric. One of the most iconic dishes is babi guling, or suckling pig, traditionally served at ceremonies but now found in popular warungs across the island. Another favorite is bebek betutu, slow-roasted duck wrapped in banana leaves and packed with aromatic spices. Unlike the peanut-heavy version from Java, is grilled over open flames with a more herb-based marinade. Fact number 3. The island has a deeply rooted eco-conscious community. While tourism has put pressure on Bali's environment, the island has also become a global hub for sustainability and eco-conscious living. Entire villages like Sidemen and Ubud are filled with organic farms, zero-waste stores, and eco-lodges that use bamboo architecture and solar power. Bali is home to the famous Green School, an international school built entirely from bamboo that teaches students about sustainability through real-world projects. Many beach clubs and resorts are now banning single-use plastics, and local organizations are pushing for coral reef restoration, turtle conservation, and cleanup drives. This eco-conscious movement reflects the traditional Balinese philosophy of Trihita Karana, which emphasizes harmony between people, nature, and spirit. Fact number 2. Bali's arts and crafts are a spiritual expression. Art is everywhere in Bali. From stone carvings to batik textiles to wooden masks, creativity flows naturally on the island. But what many don't realize is that Balinese art is deeply tied to spirituality. It's not just about beauty, it's about devotion. Every detail, from the color choices to the patterns, often has symbolic meaning rooted in Hindu mythology. In villages like Ubud, you'll find entire families of artists passing down their craft for generations. Balinese painting, for example, tells stories of gods, epics like the Ramayana, and spiritual dreams. Even the architecture, gates, statues, and altars are designed with sacred proportions. When you bring home a Balinese piece of art, you're not just buying decor. Fact number 1. The people of Bali live by a philosophy of balance. Perhaps the most powerful thing about Bali isn't its beaches, its temples, or its food. It's the spirit of its people. Balinese life is guided by a philosophy called Trihita Karana, the 3 causes of well-being. It teaches balance between humans and gods, humans and nature, and humans and each other. This belief influences everything from architecture to agriculture to daily rituals. It's why you'll see locals smiling even during hardship, giving offerings before meals, and stopping to pray in the middle of a workday. There's a calmness in how they live, a groundedness that's hard to describe until you feel it. So there you have it, 10 epic facts about Bali that go far beyond the beaches and infinity pools. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Bali is more than a destination, it's an experience, a feeling, a rhythm. Whether you're coming for surfing, soul-searching, or sambal, these epic facts and travel tips will help you see the real Bali, not just the tourist trail. So what's the one Bali tip you wish you knew before going? Drop it in the comments, and if you're planning a trip, hit subscribe, because we've got more guides coming to help you travel smarter and deeper.